Julie Alpha's in the pattern, we can go towards them. 5 Julie Alpha's on left downwind.
That's really straight, right? I'm going to cut over and I'm going to head over that way.
Aircraft following Mayday, say again, call sign.
58 Bravo, Bravo, I'm going to have...
I'm on the phone with the state police now. Can you give me a better location on the turnpike?
Going to be the Parkway south now.
376 are you in north of Kuala?
5 Julie Alpha is 2,500 feet in the pattern, looking, not seeing anything.
One north of Kuala.
gosh. Ah!
Delta 1562, expedite descent to flight level 240, traffic ahead. Expedite descent to flight level 240, Delta 1562.
Oh, y'all are going to love that. Y'all haven't been listening to me at all. I had my mic turned down. Idiot. Well, in case you hadn't heard, we are en route to Perth. At least you got to look at what I was going through anyway. Talked about the approach. Talked about the altitudes in this final part of the flight here. It won't be too much of a factor. There aren't a lot of altitude hacks along the approach. So I'm using say intention, so we're going to see when they start our descent. I'm going to let them call it, see if they're late or not. If they are late, we may have to do a hold to descend. I don't know. We'll see. Pull up the weather real quick through Navigraph. We got a little bit of something out there. Not too bad. It's right in the area of the airport, so we might have some rain and whatnot. Let's see about cloud cover. Not a lot of clouds in the area there. Another app I like to use quite a bit is Windy. Pull Windy down. Get Navigraph out of the way for a minute. I love Windy. It's great. So we're coming down over this area here. Got our radar. Perth. There's a line off to the left of our course, to east of us. But that shouldn't be a factor. Oh, funny note. So, like, I had the sound turned on. Let's see if I can hear it with the lightning. Yeah, pop, pop. Yeah, first time I was messing with this with the sound on and listening to it. Pop, pop, pop. I'm listening to it, and I'm like, what the hell is that noise? And I kept doing it over and over. I figured it was something in the cockpit. A lot of times if you've got switches set wrong or some type of setting wrong, the switches will sit there and bug out, sit there and kind of make a similar sound. I figured that was happening. It wasn't. It was this app. So now I just turn the sound off. I don't need to hear the lightning. I can see the little flashes. But Windy is great. Shows real world. Pick up the winds, as you can see. Real calm along this whole path here. So I'm going to have a nice calm flight in, hopefully. It's showing some clouds off to the east, but nothing that should concern me. So that looks good. Well, this is my FS2 crew member. I'm finding it to be a pretty neat addition. I only wish, you didn't have to buy licenses for every aircraft. Yeah, I'm flying the fly-by-wire A320 and liking it so far, but yeah, to buy a license for every aircraft you fly, I see why. Probably takes some time to set up each aircraft, but it kind of sucks.
Here is 446 Sierra Papa. Remain outside Bravo. Airspace contact approach on 123.45. Remaining outside Bravo. Switching to 123.45. Sir, is 446 Sierra Papa.
Those are fun to listen to. I don't have it turned on the worldwide, so supposedly the say intentions, which you hear in the background there, is fairly local to me. Every once in a while I'll pick up one that's pretty far away, so I don't know. Chat, we're just kind of waiting now. funny little incident. I had to run to the restroom and then got caught to do. Let me see if it pulls up on Navigraph here. So for my flight, yeah, it does show it. So right here, right over a bow bag, I had to go to the restroom, so I got out of the cockpit and then had to do a few little quick things for the wife. And I'm like, oh, well, I got to get back and check. My co-pilot had flown me way up here, so then I had to fly back. I was like, great job. Thanks. Maybe she detoured for weather. I don't know. No viewers today. That's all right. I had a couple of viewers the other day. Maybe someday I'll have more. But if you like the videos, go ahead and like the page so you can see more flying action. Hopefully they'll get more exciting. I won't be sick. Sniffly. I'm looking at upgrades for the cockpit. So let me see if I can find a picture of my cockpit here. Let's see. Pull it in for you guys. Oh, that's on my phone. I'll have to pull it up through Facebook, I guess. We could do that. The Facebook. Thought I had it in there somewhere. Excuse me. Oh, I can save it. That's what I'll do. I'll save it, and then I'll show you guys. There we go. So you can see the flight sim that I've got set up now. So this is the 50-inch. It's working really
November
well.
781 Alpha Lima, climb and maintain 12,000.
Not for me.
Climbing to 12,000,
I'd love to
November
get
781 Alpha Lima.
two smaller panels on the side. The top panel is kind of like an informational screen. This one's what I run Navigraph on. I do have a Amazon Fire tablet, which will soon. I'm going to build a steel back plate for my my cockpit. So my whole idea is to have just cold rolled sheet steel, and I'll cut out just a standard shape to fit the area above my control here, and then have it dip down and then back up so that I can mount stuff to it. And my whole idea is to 3D print the pieces, the individual pieces, which are like my screens, which I'll use the Amazon Fire tablets as my screens. And then when I 3D print those, I'll put magnets on the back so I can just pop them, like just put them right on the steel like base, I guess is a good way to put it, and have it so that I can adjust that steel base. Maybe I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that, but this way I can like mix and match and move stuff around and create like partial panels that I can pop off and pop on.
American 101,
Nope,
contact Melbourne Center on 134.2.
She'll handle it.
Switching to Melbourne Center on 134.2, American 101.
Great job, great job, great job. Watch. Great job there, co-pilot. You can actually talk to her.
American 101, Melbourne Centre, identified. Good morning.
Oh, he's got an accent. He's got a good accent, too. Did you answer him?
Yes, I confirmed we're maintaining flight level 370 with Melbourne Centre.
Thank you very much. You're doing an awesome job.
Thanks, John. Just doing my part.
Now, I wish there was a little bit more built into that AI. It would be a lot of fun if she could pull weather. She can't do weather yet. I've tried. What's the current weather at our destination? I played around with a couple of the chat AIs.
I can't handle weather requests, John. Let's focus on the comms.
And like on an app I downloaded, I won't say which one. I'm just messing with it, and actually pulled up METARs and read them out. So that would be cool if they could like integrate that. Let's see. Do you see any traffic in our area?
I'll check with Melbourne Centre for any traffic in our area.
Oh, that's interesting. Ooh, as you can see, the sun's starting to poke up.
Melbourne Centre, American 101, requesting traffic advisory for our vicinity.
That's kind of cool.
American 101, traffic advisory. No reported traffic in your vicinity at this time. Maintain flight level 370 and continue on course to Perth, YPPH. Report any changes in altitude or heading.
Maintain flight level 370, continuing to Perth, YPPH. Will report any changes in altitude or heading. American 101.
Melbourne Centre, American 101. What can we expect for approach and runway upon our arrival? Just thinking. It might not transmit because I have her on. I have to maybe turn her off as the comms in control. Melbourne Centre, American 101. What can we expect for our arrival and landing runway upon our destination? Upon our destination. Can't even talk to the frickin' AI well.
American 101, expect ILS approach for runway 21 at Perth, YPPH. You are cleared via the July 6 Alpha arrival.
Cleared the July 6 arrival. We'll expect runway 21 at Perth. Thank you. I think that's what we planned for, wasn't it? Let's double check. No, we got the ILS 3. Melbourne Centre, American 101. Can we get the ILS 03 approach?
American 101, expect the ILS 03 approach via the July 6 Alpha arrival.
Excellent. Thank you very much, American 101. Now, I am flying, this is another leg on my around the world in the Airbus A320. It's a, for our virtual airlines, I fly for American Airlines Virtual. It's a pretty amazing group. If you do fly sims and you're into the whole airline thing, it's an awesome airline to join. I think they said there's somewhere in the neighborhood of 450 active pilots. I fly out of Charlotte. That's my hub. It's a great group of guys there. Everybody's bringing in the new year and celebrating. A lot of flying going on. Let me try to pull that up real quick while we're waiting. Pull up my dashboard. Drop it down here. So yeah, these are some of the stats just for today. So today there's been 72 flights by our pilots. Our hub total flights almost 5,000. We have 58 pilots just in our hub. And I have 211 hours to captain. Right now I'm sitting at about 105. This is all in my first month flying for the airline. I've got 32 flights in. And you even make money. Yeah, so... One thing I found was cool too is they actually give you great work perks. So it's just kind of like a real job. You get perks. I don't know how they did that, but that's really cool. They also, you get premium miles, and I don't know how this works yet, but they have a shop. So for all your flights, you get premium miles. And you can go in, and they've got like cool little like look at that. I mean, how cool is that? A two-tone beanie. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that and wear it. But you can get like SIM gift cards. A whole bunch of cool stuff.
Cirrus 555, Sierra Mike traffic alert, 1-2 o'clock, 4 miles opposite direction.
Sorry about the
Cirrus
coughing.
555, Sierra Mike.
Let's throw that back up into the queue here. My boy's beating the hell out of something. They've got a real active Discord. American Virtual does. Pretty good group of guys from what I can tell. Pretty good group. So I'm just checking right there, looking up at that. No watches at the minute coming into Australia. I'm curious if we'll actually see some sunrise here. I don't know if we got enough time to hit the sunrise or not. It might be coming up just as we're about to land. In about 47 minutes or so. Our arrival is 20:43 Zulu. No, that's current time. Sorry. 21:31 Zulu. I could probably check and see what time that is in Perth. Let's see. Sunrise and sunset times in Perth, Australia. I don't know. I can't figure it out. Hell with it. Hello? Oh, there we go. Man, coffee. A little boring leg, though, isn't it? We'll pick up here in a minute. Still 317 nautical miles away. So I have been entertaining myself by watching various YouTube streams. 74 Gear, one of my favorites. Let's see, what else are some really good ones? Oh, that's nice. Flight Chops, he's interesting to watch. Yes, I like Ben Shapiro. Just Planes. I like their videos. They're cool. If we get a following, get a lot of people on the channel, you know, we're interacting, maybe we'll do some longer videos and actually watch videos and stuff and comment. Right now it's kind of boring with nobody in the chat.
United 346, turn left, heading 080.
Turning left to 080, United 346.
Looking at a couple different...
When new transactions add up, you'll want an extra hand with bookkeeping. Automate your income and expenses so you can confidently...
London. You've got a load of nuts and bolts, washers, screwdrivers, Allen keys, and you've also got the all-important SATA cable to connect it side carefully.
Pieces of
to the back of the FCU in the SATA port on that unit, and that's how it gets the power across. There's no additional USB cable to use here. Another really nice bonus to this bit of kit. The ADF levers and things are pull and flick, and you can see there it activates VOR1 and VOR2. Same with ADF 2 there. Same with ADF 1 if you wish. Currently, the Rose is in LS mode. We can flick that into VOR and nav, and you can also change the range ring. And this is plug and play, so straight out the box, 20 for example as well. But you now also have QNH 1012, 1012. You can change the QNH and everything else as well. Pull into standard, push. Doing the FCU speed buttons there. You should see.
Very cool. Yeah, we're gonna look outside. Sun's coming up. Hey JR, try not to kill yourself out there. It sounds like you're beating the hell out of my room. Me and the boy share a common room. The wife has her own office, but the boy's playroom is in my, like, goof around, paint miniatures, do whatever room. Yeah. Try to make sure he doesn't destroy it. Got fuel. We should be good on fuel. I had a little bit extra on board. I usually add a little bit of extra just for weather or whatever. And we probably needed it on this flight due to the detour. Our fuel burn is on target currently, but we're delayed by 27 minutes. It's probably because my co-pilot wanted to go north for a while. Good job. Sorry about the coughing. It's horrible. We might get a little bit of a sunrise. Might be a pretty landing. Got our passengers. 159
Mooney
packs
567, Bravo Charlie, remain clear of restricted area 250 tree. Remaining clear of restricted area 250 tree. Mooney 567, Bravo Charlie.
J2024, Melbourne Centre, good morning.
Melbourne Centre, good morning.
Melbourne Centre, good morning. Walker 4167 is with you at flight level 340.
Fill out our landing performance.
Melbourne Centre, good morning.
Fill this out here. elevation 67 feet. Runway heading. Expecting the 0.
American 101, expected July 6th Alpha arrival. Plan for descent in maybe 20 minutes.
Julia 6A arrival, plan for descent 20 minutes, thank you.
American 101, expected July 6th Alpha arrival. Plan for descent in 20 minutes.
Julie 6A arrival, plan for descent in 20 minutes. American 101. Thank you, we got that. Close enough to 0. Runways 11,299. We will use reversers. That's our approach speed. So yeah, no problems whatsoever. Let's see how they do on the descent. I'm curious to see how close they get me. So this may be ugly if they don't descend me early enough, but I'm going to see how the app does. We'll see how Say Intentions does on planning the descent. I mean, the worst thing is we'll request a hold and descend, but we'll see how it works.
Cirrus 555, Sierra Mike traffic alert, 1-2 o'clock, 4 miles opposite direction. Traffic in sight, Cirrus 555, Sierra Mike.
So if you enjoy simming and don't have Navigraph, you need to get it. It's not a requirement, but damn, it's nice. I like the fact that you can pull VATSIM traffic up into Navigraph, so you can actually see the traffic around you if you're running on VATSIM, which is very nice. It would be kind of cool if Say Intentions had the same like online network thing in Navigraph. I don't know. IVAO. Kind of neat. You can see IVAO. VATSIM controller over here. There's some VATSIM traffic in the area. You know, I'd have someone arriving. Lorenzo would be arriving with me. But I decided to fly the Say Intentions software for most of the around the world jaunt. Go through different layers. Cloud cover, temperature, jet stream, turbulence. Turbulence off to the east, probably associated with that storm, that line of storms. We're not going to get it. Ah. many cool things. Wish they would have had this when I was younger. Check the visibility. It's a little something, something. Just north of the airport. It's hard to say. We'll see what happens. Oh. It's calling our top of descent. Let's look at the flight plan. Still got a little bit before even I calculated our descent on the pad here. 116 nautical miles before target. See?
Frontier 887, report altitude passing. Frontier 887, passing through flight level 260.
Still by no means a hero with the MCDU. Still learning it. I don't see a top of descent marker. I figure there'd be a top of descent marker somewhere. I guess right there. I mean, that's 160 nautical miles out. I mean, hell, that's not a lot of time for descent. So we get up into this area here. We'll start requesting a lower altitude if they don't give it to us. I'll wait until our iPad calculated top of descent. If it passes and they haven't give us anything, we'll hit them up for it. I need to stretch. We've been doing a lot of cleaning at the house, so my back has been shot. That plus being sick, it's just bleh. Going back to work tomorrow. Called out sick a couple days this week, early in the week, because I just felt like crap. Still don't feel great, but good enough to go to work. Got work to do. Good, we'll get this flight done and I'll go cook dinner. I think we might cook beef stroganoff tonight. So exciting just watching me destination click down. I guess I could have started the stream a little bit later in the flight. I mean, it's quite frankly, flying for the airlines, you get up in the air, it's kind of damn boring. So maybe I'll do some live streams. Maybe I'll just start recording some of the flights and then editing them. I don't know, we'll see. We'll maybe do both. We're 39 minutes delayed. I'm going to tell our cabin crew, which is, this is kind of a neat feature too, for say intentions. Cabin crew, please be advised, we're going to be approximately 39 minutes delayed into our destination. If you could inform the passengers, please. They'll be in an uproar. They'll be throwing crap
Okay,
about
Captain.
the cabin.
I will inform the passengers about the delay.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your cabin crew speaking. We wanted to let you know that we are currently experiencing a delay of approximately 39 minutes into our destination. We appreciate your understanding and patience as we work to get you to Perth safely.
So that's Mara from
Delta
Germany.
1562, expedite descent to flight level 240, traffic ahead.
There's a lot of different crews.
Descent to flight level 240, Delta 1562.
There's an Insta girl. She's just annoying. Mary Smith works for a low-cost airline, and she works like working for a low-class. Oh, let's do her. The low-class airline stewardess. So, what would be a low-cost airline to you? Spirit? Value Jet? They still working? I don't know. About 194 nautical miles to our destination. She's just chilling. It's getting brighter. We'll actually make a daylight landing here for once. I fly so much at night. I've been kind of used to landing in the dark. I like that my co-pilot, she'll sit and do all this, so just got to tell her. So the fact that I don't have those buttons in my sim yet, it makes it nice, because I hate having to manipulate stuff with the mouse. It's a pain in the neck. The MCDU, I can either use my phone or one of the little Amazon Fire tablets I have. But I'm hoping to get at least the two main displays and the eCam displays as Amazon Fire tablets, so that they're in front of me. Because, looking at it, it's all right, but I'd rather, have a little bit better view. I deprogrammed that pop-out button that pops you up. I need to figure that one out. Yeah, I'm going to pull that out. See if my track IO turn back on. Oh, there we go. I like to turn it off quite a bit during the flight. If I'm watching videos or whatever, I don't need it dancing around the cockpit. But we'll set. We'll go through our descent checklists here in a little bit. Still waiting on that descent.
November 556, Bravo, Quebec, squawk 7654, identify. Squawking 7654, November 556, Bravo, Quebec.
Qantas 813 Alpha Zulu, Melbourne Centre identified. Good afternoon.
Another shrimp on a bobby. Aha. Melbourne Centre. Hello. I wish I was flying this for real. Look at that. That would be pretty if it was real, I bet. That was pretty in here. Archer descend about 116 nautical miles before the target. We're looking at how far out? 169 nautical miles right now. I hope they do it before that. Sunrise. That's cool. Gorgeous sunrise over there, Rebecca. What do you think?
It's a beautiful sight, John. Can't beat a sunrise at 37,000 feet.
Not bad, not bad. Now, okay, so yeah, I named her. Now, I named her Rebecca because Rebecca, when I got my private pilot's license, she was my first instructor. So, a little homage to her. The flight sim, I called her Rebecca Soars because, you know, flying soars, all that cool stuff. Little homage to who actually helped me start on my journey. So it's kind of cool. She, you know, gives you a little bit of, you know, AI feedback, which is kind of interesting. Can you look up what the official sunrise
American
at
101, clear July 6th, Alpha, arrival into Perth. Whenever you'd like to send, flight level 250.
I can't handle that request, John. Let's focus on the comms.
Clear the Julius 6A arrival into Perth. We'd like to begin our descent now to 250. Alright, so set altitude 25,000. Boom, there she goes. Good job. Tally ho! So. She turned on the seatbelts on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now left our cruising altitude and started our approach to Perth. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, buckle up, and, the lavatories are now off limits. Thank you.
Yeah, not bad for a cheap airline stewardess. They have like different levels. Funny, professional. She's one of the funny ones, so let's see if it gets us interesting. I've tried this one. Let's see what she does. Before we descend, could you bring me in a cup of water? a little parched up here. Let's see what she says.
Oh, yeah, Captain, I'll get you that water right away.
Alright, good job. Check it out, checklists. Let's see. She really won't do a lot in the descent until we pass 10,000. Approach chart here in Navigraph. Before we get to Julian, we'll have to slow down a little fast. Got a little bit of ways to Julian. I got the next level racing Boeing seat. It's not bad. I'm a bigger guy. I'm not a tiny guy by any means. It is somewhat uncomfortable for long flights. I do like the shoulder straps. It's geeky as hell, but it actually makes the seat more comfortable. It like keeps you from moving around and just like you can lean into them, and I don't know, it helps like conform your back to the seat. I'm using I got some aftermarket like a neck rest and lumbar support gel, and then I got a gel seat pad. That's helped a lot. Like a lot. So my
Diamond Tree 4
Tushy
Alpha
is
Bravo
cushy.
traffic 10 o'clock 4 miles level at 900. Looking for traffic Diamond Tree 4 Alpha Bravo.
I do like
Qantas 2960, Melbourne Centre, identified. Good evening.
I do like the traffic on Say Intentions. It sounds really good. You can actually let them use your voice, and they will use what they've recorded from your voice in the software, I guess. And if you're a premium member or like paid by the year, you can
1,000
actually
to go.
pick an airport, and they'll use your voice at that airport, I think. It's kind of neat. I should do it for Knoxville. Alright, so flight level 250. See, we still got quite a way to Julian, so I don't see an altitude hack. Transition level is flight level 110. So I would think they'd be giving me a descent to 11,000 fairly quickly. Take it a little bit closer here and call for a descent. Pretty. Sorry.
American 101, descend altitude 2500, QNH 1010.
Request a descent to 5,000 for American 101. See, he's trying to descend me to 25. Looking at the charts, like I'm still in a box. It's got the
American 101, descend altitude 5,000 feet.
Down to 5,000, American 101. Set altitude 5,000. Yeah, like I was looking at the chart. Highest altitude there is 27. 3,000? 3,400? No. And I mean, I don't have to be down. I mean, my initial approach fix is 2,500, I think. Damn. I ain't gonna do that. Sorry, I keep coughing in your ear. Yeah, no thanks.
United 758, maintain separation with traffic ahead. Reduce speed to 200 knots.
Reducing to 200 knots for separation, United 758.
We get closer, we'll descend. So it looks like we'll hit 5,000 foot mark just before the arrival. Pretty sunrise.
Cabin crew, prepare for arrival.
Cabin crew, prepare for arrival. She actually doesn't transmit to the back.
Okay, Captain. Preparing for arrival. I'll make sure the cabin crew is seated.
I got 2 mods running, so on occasion I'll get like 2 different cabin announcements. And sticking with the same intentions to try it. See how it works out. Kind of a hazy morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly.
This is that
if you're
other
making
cabin
a
crew.
connecting flight,
Why did you turn her off? I tried to turn her off in the software, but it wasn't working. I don't know. So she's gone through her below 10,000 checklist. She does it around 17. She really doesn't do it around 10. I think even in the takeoff phase and the climb phase, she does it around 15 to 17,000 instead of at 10. So I don't know if that's a setting. Maybe I messed up. I don't know. Maybe that's just how they work it in the sim. Approach checklist.
Briefing.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
Everything's in the green. Check.
United 938,
Seatbelts.
maintain Mach 80.
On.
Maintaining Mach 80, United 938.
On.
Area 4410, descend and maintain 2,500.
On.
Barrel rest.
Air Kiwi 4410.
1010. Set.
1010. Set. Minimum.
Let's see, what was our minimums again? 270 feet. Set.
270. Set. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Checked.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
Thank you. Not bad. It managed to descend pretty good, except for the fact that it wanted to put me down to 2,500 feet, you know. A little earlier than I would have liked. Delayed by approximately 62 minutes. That little jaunt that she did took us a little bit out of our way. Be advised, looks like we'll be arriving about an hour and 10 minutes late as per our schedule.
Oh, thanks for the heads up, Captain. I'll let the crew know about the delay.
Thank you.
American 101, contact Perth approach on 123.6.
Perth approach, 123.6, American 101. That's nice. The app, or the mod, changes it, so you don't have to fiddle with it. That's another thing I really would like in the sim, is actual tactile buttons. This is maddening right here. Perth approach, American 101 with you, flight level 103. We're starting our...
American 101, Perth approach, identified. Good morning.
Coming down through 10,000, we're slowing.
American 101, Perth approach, proceed direct Vicus. Descend. Altitude 2500 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 21 approach.
Vicus.
Captain, cabin is ready. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we are now on our final approach into Perth. Please turn off your electronic devices and stow them until we've arrived at the gate. Make sure your tray tables are put away, your seats are in their full upright position, and your seat belts are fastened. You'll get information regarding your connection flights on the ground from the Advanced Air Charters staff. Thank you for flying with us.
Perth approach, American 101. Request ILS runway 03.
American 101, cleared for the ILS runway 03. Approach.
So we briefed. I don't want to switch over now. I could. I got to looking, I'm like, I don't even know where the hell Vicus is.
1,000 to go.
I didn't even see it. It wouldn't even popped up real well. Probably on that approach. Shorten it up. Perth approach, American 101. Can we get that ILS 21 approach?
American 101, expect the ILS runway 21 approach.
What's our direct to waypoint?
American 101, proceed direct to Vicus waypoint.
Direct Vicus. Alright, so we're going to do some real quick switching up here. A little bit shorter approach.
Cessna 714 Lima cleared for the visual on 8 left. Maintain 90 knots. Cleared visual 8 left, 90 knots. 714 Lima.
Vicus. Let's go to altitude here. Want to be 2,500 at Hague, which is en route to Vicus. When we get close, we'll drop. See, it's got some hillies out here. QNH 1010 set. QNH 1010 set.
1010 set. Passing 5,000 100 now.
Oop, just put my head up to the cabin. Embarrassing. The approach chart here. Our current course, all of that elevation, the higher elevations are off to our left, so we should be good to descend to 25. Set altitude 2,500. Just going to lead us right up here and over here. These are some altitudes where it's in the neighborhood of what's it say? Let's see what it says there. 16. Yeah, but it's off pretty far left of our course. Arm localizer.
Navy on 553 Alpha Bravo, maintain 3,500 traffic at your tree of Bonanza, same altitude. 3,500 traffic in sight, 553 Alpha Bravo.
Our VFR got perfect visibility.
1,000 to go.
Vicus will hit the approach.
Radar altimeter alive.
Cabin crew will be making our final approach down into Perth.
Okay, Captain. Cabin crew will prepare for final approach.
Arm approach. So that's the approach phase. Start to slow down. I'll put in a bit of flaps here in a minute. Glide slope's alive. Flaps 2.
Check speed.
Gear down. Got the runway.
American 101, contact Perth Tower on 127.4.
Perth Tower 127.4, American 101. Flaps 3.
Speed checked.
Perth Tower, American 101.
Flaps 3.
With you, descending through 2,500. We are very high.
American 101, Perth Tower. Roger. Continue approach. American 101, Perth Tower. Winds 260 at 5. Runway 21. Clear to land.
Totally did not. Cleared to land. Runway 21, American 101. Let's see if we can save this. My mouse just fell out. That's not good. Can't see nothing. Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Diamond 371 Bravo Charlie, report midfield for left base entry. Wilco Tower will report midfield for left base entry. Diamond 371 Bravo Charlie.
Ground 122.2.
Speed. Speed.
Checked.
Set and checked. Set and checked.
Auto brake.
Off.
ECAM memo.
Set and checked. Set and checked.
Landing checklist complete.
Alright. We're a little fast. We're bleeding speed. Yes, I know it's still out. Landing gear down, full flaps. Let our speed bleed off here as we intercept the approach. The glide. Speed's bleeding.
400. 300.
To bring it a little bit.
200.
And this is the sim right here just pissing me off. Look at this. After this, what are we going to do? Go around.
100.
Perth Tower American 101 is go around. Positive rate, gear up.
American 101. Traffic on the runway. Landing clearance cancelled. Execute missed approach procedure. Contact approach on 118.7.
118.7, American 101. Flaps coming out.
American 101. Contact approach.
Perth approach, American 101's missed. Going around.
American 101, roger. Execute missed approach. Give me 1 second.
Climbing 3,000. Set altitude 3,000.
American 101, turn left heading 035 vectors for the ILS runway 21 approach.
Left heading 35 vectors for ILS 21. Set heading 035.
American 101, contact Perth Tower on 127.4.
Perth Tower 127.4, American 101. Perth Tower, American 101 is go around with you at 2,000.
American 101, Perth Tower, roger, climb altitude 4,000 and proceed with the published missed approach procedure. Contact approach on 118.7.
118.7 up to 4,000, American 101. Set altitude 4,000.
Diamond November 371 Bravo Charlie cleared for takeoff, runway 14. Cleared for takeoff, runway 14, Diamond November 371 Bravo Charlie. Roger, dispatcher 119.7, QVA 40.
Perth approach, American 101 with you, 2,700 climbing to 4,000.
American 101, approach identified. Good morning, Perth, QNH 1010.
QNH 1010, American 101. This is going to get dicey here. Perth approach, due to fuel constraints, can we get direct vectors to Vicus for the approach?
American 101, proceed direct to Vicus for the approach.
Correct to Vicus, American 101, thank you. Perth approach, American 101. Request descent, altitude 2,500.
American 101, descend altitude 2500 feet.
Descend to 2,500, American 101. Set altitude 2,500.
American 101, maintain 2500 feet.
American 101 down to 2,500. Let's drop it quick. Flaps coming in. Flaps 2.
Check speed.
Gear coming down. Gear down.
Gear down.
They're turning me tight. No, not gonna make it. Perth approach, American 101.
American 101, contact Perth Tower on 127.4.
127.4, American 101. Perth Tower, American 101. If we could, we'd like to fly the visual for runway 21. We'll do a left downwind.
American 101, Perth Tower. Approved as requested. Enter left downwind for runway 21. Report when established.
Report when established on the left downwind, American 101.
American 101, roger. Continue on left downwind for runway 21. Report when established on final. American 101, winds 150 at 6. Runway 21, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 21, American 101.
American 101, traffic on the runway. Landing clearance cancelled. Execute missed approach procedure. Contact approach on 118.7.
Perth approach, American 101 is on a left downwind for runway 21.
American 101, approach identified. Good morning, Perth QNH 1010.
QNH 1010, American 101.
American 101, turn left heading 020.
020, American 101. Set heading 020.
American 101, turn left heading 020. Vectors for the ILS runway 21 approach.
Heading 020, vectors ILS runway 21 approach, American 101.
American 101, turn right heading 040 vectors for the ILS runway 21 approach.
Right heading 040, American 101. Set heading 040. Arm localizer. Arm localizer.
Di 484, Perth departure, radar contact, climb flight level 200.
Climb flight level 200, Type 484. What's Perth's transition level, please?
American 101, turn left heading 350.
Left heading 350, American 101. Set heading 350.
American 101, 5 miles from Vikis, turn left heading 280 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 21 approach.
280 till established. ILS runway 21 approach. American 101. Set heading 280. Arm approach. Localizer.
$1,000.
Yep.
1,000.
Inside. Below the localizer. Got a little bit of power. Flaps full.
Check speed.
Climb and maintain flight level 330, November 310, Bravo Alpha.
Apache QBA 4410, 1,000 feet. Runway heading.
American 101, contact Perth Tower on 127.4.
Perth Tower, 127.4, American 101. Perth Tower, American 101, on final, runway 21.
American 101, Perth Tower, you're on final for runway 21. Confirm your position.
2 miles off the end of the runway, American 101.
400.
Sink there.
American 101, you are on final for runway 21. Confirm your position. American 101, winds 150 at 6. Runway 21, cleared to land.
300.
Cleared to land, runway 21, American
Minimum.
101.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Retarded.
10. 5.
Thrust reversers. Spoilers.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel.
American 101, welcome to Perth. Contact ground on 122.2.
70 knots.
Ground 122.2, American 101.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just landed in Perth. That was an excellent landing, eh? Captain John Dugan and First Officer Rebecca Soares did a great job. Now, just a little fun fact for you. Perth is known for having some of the most beautiful beaches in the world, and it's also one of the sunniest cities in Australia. The weather here is a lovely 19 degrees Celsius, clear skies and no precipitation. So perfect.
Perth ground, American 101, clear the active.
Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position. On behalf
American
of Captain
101,
John Dugan,
Perth ground,
First
taxi to
Officer
parking
Rebecca
via
Soares,
Alpha,
and the
Bravo
entire
1
crew,
Charlie.
we wish you a happy new
Please
year.
remain seated
Alpha,
with your
Bravo 1
seatbelt
Charlie.
fastened until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign.
Pull this up here. Sometimes the directions they give are a little wonky. I'm off at Charlie 6. That's Charlie. Yeah, we'll just taxi in because she don't know what the hell she's talking about. After landing checklist.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Spoilers.
Disarmed. Disarmed.
APU.
Gulfstream 671 Golf Sierra, hold short of taxiway Delta traffic crossing.
Start.
Holding short of taxiway
Radar.
Delta Gulfstream 671 Golf Sierra.
Off. Off.
Predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist. Complete.
Alright, let's taxi in. This should be Charlie right here. Charlie. See any open gates on your right?
I can't handle that task, John. Let's focus on the comms and taxi instructions.
Check the other side. Somebody out here to direct us. Hey. Shut down. Cabin crews, disarm slides and cross-check.
Hawker 511 Hotel Alpha holds short of taxiway Bravo, awaiting departure clearance. Holding short of taxiway Bravo, Hawker 511 Hotel Alpha.
Deload these people.
Velocity 1878 Melbourne Center Center. Cleared to push and start.
Parking checklist. Parking checklist.
APU bleed.
On.
Engines.
Off. Off.
Seatbelts.
Off. Off.
Exterior lights.
Off. Off.
Fuel pumps.
Say it 100 times. Off.
Parking brake and chocks.
On and in. On and in.
Parking checklist complete.
Thank you. Cam off. Crew supply off. Well, we didn't have a lot of fuel left. Look at that. So that was not the greatest approach. I think I handled it okay. Decided to fly a visual. We were starting to get low on fuel. So I had that concern. The sim threw a couple of weird things at me. It probably would have been fine at that first approach, but the sim threw an aircraft in the way, so I decided to, do what a real pilot would do and went around. The second approach was way too high. We hadn't descended yet, so I called that one off and felt comfortable, did a visual. We set up, and it worked out pretty good. I'm going to pull in my flight tracking real quick. Because of our diversion by our first officer, we're late as hell. Landed with approximately 6 burn higher. Luckily I had it in extra, otherwise we would have never made it in. Touchdown at -78 feet per minute, so a pretty good landing. But yeah, that was not the most beautiful thing in the world. So let's file our pirate. That'll give me credit. Look at that dog leg. She screwed me on that one when I went to the bathroom. Otherwise, looks good. So we're going to get things wrapped up here in the cockpit. Just wanted to say thank you to everybody. If you watch this, I didn't have any viewers during the live stream, so in time it will happen. But thanks for watching, everybody. Remember, this is Big Duke, so like the channel, share the channel, I'd appreciate it. During our videos, if you want to tip us, 50% of any of our tips will go to Angel Flight Soars. It's a awesome charity. Feel free to look it up. But again, thanks for flying with us, and if you have any pointers or anything, feel free to throw them in the chat. Y'all have a good night, and have a happy new year. Welcome to 2025. See ya!